All I wanted was an S-Class, yeah. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Big body when I drive past, yeah.
Tune in to Sex, Love, and Plastic, all right?
Sex, Love, and Plastic.
Tune in.
Y'all already know the fucking vibes. Welcome to Sex, Love, and Plastic. I'm your host, Jazz, better known as J De Niro 21. And yes, I got two special guests in the building. Now, this is the first time we've done this. We have a dyke and a femme at the same damn time. Whoo, it's about to go down. But nah, I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves. Ladies first.
God,
the ladies, look the lady first.
You got that.
Thank you. Okay, Amber. I prefer Z. Instagram _Zanitria_ Snapchat Amber.Zanitria. Twitter Amber _ no road.
Yes. I did.
Hey, listen.
Tell the people who you are.
This is Paula. No nickname. No, I don't do none of that.
I said
none of that
her
stuff.
new nickname is P Dog. You heard?
Nah, I'm telling you. You go out there in the streets, everybody knows me as Paula. That's it.
Paula.
My Instagram name is Picture Perfect P _365.
Let them know what you do.
I sell cars. Shout out to the team.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Sell cars. It's just me and my other homegirl Soldier. If anybody knows her, she out there. Shout out to her.
We out here, all business on.
Yeah, man,
let me
business.
give a shout out to my son Bliss, the CEO. Y'all already know. Every time you see me, any type of shirt that say Wolf anything, my sis got it for me. We gonna put the Instagram and all that under the video as well. But the shirt I had on the other episode with my sis Amber, same company. So shout out to Bliss. Thank you, everybody. Check out her site. Check out her Instagram. She got it going on. Hats, everything.
Business purposes only.
Yes.
Working women out here.
So, have you been watching the show?
I have. I
only
watched episode 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right. So for those of y'all who are watching, that's all that has come out so far. So you know what time frame we are when we're filming this. I appreciate you for watching, and it's good to have somebody who watches who I don't know, because everybody think my opinions is only my friend. I made a new friend, but I don't know her opinion yet. Right. So we gonna get to that. But before we get into the main topic of the day, we're gonna talk about gender fluidity, because, like I said, I do read everybody's I try to read all the comments under the Instagram. It's very hard after the video gets over like 100 comments. I can't go through all of them, but a lot of people got problems with, I don't like to be categorized. I don't want to be labeled. I don't like to be this. Why does it matter if I'm a dyke and I'm fucking a man? Blah, 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 blah. Listen, it matters to me because this is my podcast and that's what I want to talk about.
Right.
So I'm not trying to be rude or nothing like that, but if you don't like the topics I'm talking about, then this is not for you and you don't have to tune in.
Big facts.
I appreciate you trying to get into it, but if it's not for you, that's fine. I appreciate the view that you did give or the views that you didn't give. But we got to talk about this because the name of the podcast is Sex, Love, and Plastic. I do refer to myself as a dyke, but that's because in society they have us already labeled.
Right.
So the people who know me in everyday life, they know I just do my own thing.
Right.
I'm a dyke. I am a dyke. But I don't go out of my way to let everybody know that.
Right.
I'm still on like I said, I be on my bird shit. I still act how I want to
bird
act. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Because when City Girls come on,
like bass
when City Girls come on, you don't know what's going to pop out. OD.
All that, real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on his ass so he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass bitch.
Get it.
Yo, that's a big fact though. But to go back, like we was talking earlier before, like dyke to me is such, and of course it's your own opinion, but dyke to me is such a old school terminology to use that. Like I haven't, and I'm 27 years old, but I haven't heard dyke in that word used in so long, because for me, when you say a dyke, it's more of a derogatory term. Yeah. It's kind of like equivalent to faggot, to the word faggot. Somebody was called a dude a faggot. And to call a woman a dyke, to me, it's like it can be said, it can be spread out. You don't have to be an AG, you don't have to be a femme, you don't have to be a femigresh, you don't have to be, as long as you are gay and that you're a female who likes the same sex, that's where the word dyke refers, people refer to. And like I said, it's real old school because a lot of old school men, a lot of old school women who don't necessarily agree with our
Lifestyle.
our lifestyle, that's where they turn to try to like make fun, like poke fun almost, right, stuff like that. And even dykes, like how we saying the word nigga is also used
that's
between
the
us.
example I gave.
Right,
Like,
it can also be used in terms of like how we also talk to one another. But
Exactly.
again, to me, it's like I haven't heard that word in so long.
But
like if I hear it from an older
you be like,
dyke, it's like, all right, cool, I understand why you would use that.
I understand where y'all coming from, but like I said, the times change so much, and it's to the point, like you said, it's so many different type
Big
of
facts.
labels that honestly you really can't categorize people anymore. Like it's so hard to really categorize people.
It is.
But like I said, for this show purposes, I'm gonna keep saying it because these people they nitpick every word I say. I call myself a dyke because I'm okay with the word. People are already and it's kind of fucked up the way I think about it.
Right.
But because society already put us in
labeled
that box,
has
I'm
labeled
okay
you.
with that to a point where I'm okay with that.
It's like nigga.
But
You've
like
already
I said,
accepted it.
we was talking about earlier being gay and living in different places. She's from Mississippi, so
Right.
she's saying how it's harder. Get church is
Of course.
real different for them out here opposed to how it is for us or how we
Right.
may have grown up. But I don't find no problem with the word. You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
but
and-
like you said,
and-
it's the same. And like I said that last episode,
Right.
the nigga thing. People have a problem with the word nigga.
True.
They do. But my nigga,
Yeah.
we don't, like I said, we don't bleep it out when the song is on.
True.
We still say it. We refer to each other as a nigga. The only time we
Absolutely.
get offended is if a white person say it.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, that's a big
So
fact.
to me, it's the same thing. Y'all can't be like that. Listen, we all gay. If whatever I want to call myself, just like y'all telling me, don't label nobody. If I want to label myself, then let me do that.
Yeah.
I should
mean,
be allowed.
That's
If I
true,
want to
too.
label myself, I should be allowed to label myself.
Because a lot of women too, a lot of people now don't label themselves anymore. Because like I said, right,
no label.
Right. And it's easy to say that because like I said, like there are a lot more people in our community. Right. There's a lot, like there's no more, I've been a lesbian since birth. No, it's now like I know grown ass women who now are just like 20-something years old, late 20s, just like, I like women. I want to come and find out what's up on this side.
I know studs or whatever the case may be that done raised their kids. Their kids is 24, 25, and after their kids got old, they decided, I'm gonna go do this now.
Big
I want to
facts.
go be. I want to
come out, and it's also too like a cultural thing as well. There's people who can't come out because that old school, they old school Hispanic, old school Black, like you said, they run through the church.
Difference in coming out because.
Definitely.
I'm tender about this topic because I have no disrespect towards people. I just hate when people, it's just an overnight thing. It's just, he cheated on me, my baby daddy, I've seen so many lesbians with newborns. Sis, how? I feel like if we got together collectively and said, babe, like we want to raise a child.
Right.
But it's so many studs, dykes, whatever you want to call them, that wanna be stepdaddy so bad.
That's me.
This is my
That's me.
No shame in your game. I hear you,
It's
bro.
no shame. I love. You talking about just had a baby? My stepson is 10 years old.
Like just had a baby and he just made her mad yesterday.
Yeah, now you're
right.
talking about yeah.
That's true.
But that's how I usually go. One thing I will say that I feel like it's kind of a little fucked up is. Like they said, people don't like you labeling us. The last episode that aired was the one about the studs fucking men.
Right.
Now I got a lot of flack for that because people is like, you need to stay out of people's bedrooms and you need to. What people don't label themselves, you need to stay out of people's bedrooms. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
My whole thing is, and I'm gonna keep saying this: we are a community. Every letter stands for something. Right
Absolutely.
or wrong?
Absolutely.
Every letter stands for something. So once you go out them letters, you are fucking up the community right or wrong.
Yo,
Right or wrong?
I'm not even right.
If you nigga said they done turned the question mark into the what they turned it into.
I don't even
They
know.
turned-
There's a lot. There's a lot
It's a
going on.
whole
There's a lot
nother
going on.
gender thing that added to them. They done added about 5 more alphabets to the end of this.
Yo, that's a fact though. That's a fact.
My whole thing is
asexual.
Because even LGBT, even Q is fairly new as well.
Listen.
It's fairly new.
AP.
you could do genderless. You could do genderless on your birth certificates and stuff now.
Yeah,
so,
you could do a lot.
Like I understand people like, you can't But like I said, if you call yourself something, if you're telling people something and you doing something else, you lying, you perpetrating.
Yeah.
So whether y'all agree with me or not, and like I said, is more agreeance than disagree. But that's not right to do to people who go out their way to make sure they stay or well, not stay in their box.
Right,
but
right.
if I'm a lesbian, I'm a lesbian. I like to like Boop said, I like to scissor. I like to do
Right.
this. I like
Do
to
whatever.
do that. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever you like, you like. But like I always tell everybody, they need to be honest about it. That's
a
what it's
fact.
about.
Because I
It's
feel like
about
once,
being
I mean,
honest.
like from the topic that from the last episode, right, about studs going out and like stepping out. My whole thing is that if you step out, if you are a stud and you feel like I need to step out of dealing with a woman and going to a man, that there tells me that you are not a lesbian. You are
hold
now.
on.
Stepping out
Does
is
that-
having sex because that's jumping
No,
out.
they I'm talking about jumping
That's
out. We're
jumping
talking
out.
about jumping out.
No,
But-
because my whole thing is all right. So wait, hold on. Because if my whole thing is that if you want a dick, it's no problem with wanting penetration. I don't give a shit about what you want in the bedroom. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. But my thing is that if you want a more masculine person
Fuck with a
to
stud.
dick you down,
Get a stud.
right,
And that's
Get
what
a
I
stud.
said. And they
Go
ain't
ahead,
like
go
that
out there and grab a
neither.
stud.
So my
If you
whole
like
thing.
penetration, then you should like a man. No.
So my whole thing
Right.
is the dykes fucking with the men? Does that count as the gender? I mean, as the sexual fluidity? Does that count? Because it's like you
Honestly,
don't
it
want to
can.
say you're a bisexual because you're like, no, I'm not a
But
bisexual.
that
It's
comes,
such
that
a-
comes from trying to uphold the societal definition of what a stud is supposed to be, so you can't.
But
you feel like it's
fuck,
forbidden fruit.
fuck what a stud is
But you
supposed
should
to
do
be.
what- You do what you want to do.
Fuck what a stud is supposed to be. It's supposed to be what a lesbian is supposed to
Right.
be.
That's what
Because
I'm saying.
and that was
Take
that,
the
and that's the
title off.
point of what I was saying.
Right, right, right.
Whether you're a femme, a AG, a
'Cause if
sucker,
you
like I
look-
said,
if
some
you
people
like
don't
it,
want to
then
be
you like
labeled.
it.
Right, because I mean, if you look at it that way, right, it's a double standard now.
Yeah.
Because we have feminine women, which is like it's a lot easier for them to step into our world because they're feminine,
Yeah.
right? So it's a lot, you know. But for a stud or an AG or an aggressive
cross
female
back over?
to cross back over,
It's rough.
it's right.
So-
It becomes a double
Playing.
standard at that
Yeah.
point.
So
I don't think you
this
should.
this is what leads into the next topic, and that's basically toxic relationships.
I'm gonna let you
Things that you don't like about relationships, as I like to call it. I would like her to name this episode "Fake It Till You Make It."
So I think, and honestly, if you've been a lesbian since young, I feel like every lesbian has went through a toxic relationship. But
Now, the reason why I feel like this led into it, because like I said, I am in tune with you guys who write me and everything. And after that episode aired, I got a lot of people writing me, yeah, you need to do an episode about how that ruined my relationship because my dyke did that and she got pregnant.
oh wow,
Like I've
okay.
gotten
Wow.
a lot of that.
That's your diet.
That's
I've gotten a lot of
That's
that.
personal.
I'm like,
That's
a lot
personal.
a lot of people may not agree, but I have gotten a lot of people like, yo, my girlfriend did this to me. She had a baby. I had like 4 people. hit
Yeah,
me
but
up
there's
and
a lot of femmes
they
that I
had-
know who done stepped out on dykes and did
that's what I'm
that.
saying. Had babies too, so it
Right.
goes either way. So as far as your relationship, is that something like, damn, I'm never taking her back again? Like toxic relationships, stuff that is just like it's fucked up, it's not right. Like even like we said earlier, staying for comfort.
Yeah, oh, that is definitely. I think I've seen and maybe I've even been a product of it, but I know a lot of people who, cause you know, like they said, they make when lesbians get together, it's so fucking quick. Shit happens,
2 minutes.
Shit happens
Told you.
at a drop. You know what I mean?
I
With the
told you
U-Haul
our
truck,
time
that
frame.
shit comes
The
at the top.
U-hauling. U-hauling is the
that
number
shit
one
comes
thing.
at the drop of a dime. You meet 1 week and y'all cuddled up and moved in by the next
Shit.
week, and
That's-
it's true
that's,
shit.
That's one
It
of my
happens.
other topics. My other topic, well, I don't usually
No.
be telling people,
Yeah.
but one of my
Yeah.
topics is U-hauling, moving for love,
Yeah.
and long distance relationships.
Yeah. Oh, I did it. I did that.
So, like I said, right now we're not talking about the things we want to do for love. We're talking about the shit we
Shit
trying to
that-
get away from.
Yeah, I mean, some people settle. I mean, everybody. There's women that are settled financially, emotionally, because they feel bad. Like I didn't hurt it all. I know,
But they just don't. They're content.
right?
Like they don't know any different. So
Exactly.
they don't even know that there is a lot.
And a lot of it comes from self love. Yo,
Yeah.
I swear, a lot of it comes from self
That's
love
the
as
biggest
well.
fact.
A lot of it
That's
comes
the
from self
biggest
love.
other
fact.
stuff too, because if you don't know, not even if you just don't know to love yourself, but like, you know, if you weren't given certain
Right.
things growing up or just
That's a
certain
fact, too.
understandings of evaluations of how to go about this,
Big facts.
you just really don't know until you're gonna have to find out today.
And I feel like women in general, they have like this possessiveness of them that they feel like they have to own you at a certain point. Like they feel like you Cause honestly, I'll put this as a red flag. As soon as a female says to me, "That's my bitch," or
that's my nigga.
I'm like, yo, like, hold on now. First of all,
I don't like that.
Right, that it's a possessive quality that women feel like that they have to have because they need to own you. And it's crazy because I looked at a meme the other day that has said that it basically along the lines that you have to accept to experience people, that you don't have to, because once you get to a point in time where you feel like you own somebody, that's where that possessiveness kicks in. That's when you can't let somebody go if y'all break up. That's when all the crazy shit starts happening. But if you understand that you need to experience someone, there's some people that you just need to experience. Every other thing would be so easy to let go.
And it's two sides of that, because like you just said, it's the possessor and the possessed.
Yeah.
Oh, you just named the possessor.
Yeah.
And the
possessed. I was just that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was the possessed.
Yeah.
I've been possessed plenty of times. I can admit that. I've been the one stupid for somebody.
No D.
Like I told you last episode, we was having a conversation about, people trying to change you in relationships.
Yeah.
Like, and I told you I've been through a situation where somebody really tried to change me as far as trying to change my gender.
Yeah, no, that's
not even the type of time I'm on. So it's just like, after a while, it's like, damn, how do you leave? But don't get me wrong, I was the stupid one. Love is not enough, y'all. You know, be like, I love you, but I love you though. Yeah. Or I've been with you so long, I'm not letting this go. We've been together too long. I put too much time, and that's what everybody say. I put too much time, and let that shit go.
Right, big facts.
Let that shit go.
Time don't mean shit.
You've been losing it. Don't you want it back?
This is the realest shit. This is the realization I had to come to, and it was the hardest thing for me to admit to myself.
A lot of people.
I stayed in my last relationship, and I knew it was doomed from the first year.
Yeah.
And I stayed in my relationship, and this is so fucked up, and it's shallow. I stayed in my relationship because we look good together.
Yeah.
That's
not shallow.
People out there, don't front. Y'all have done it before. Y'all have dealt with somebody.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
They are horrible, but you're like, damn, this motherfucker looks so good.
Yep.
Like, damn, I'll just. I'll deal with
it. But that's a possessiveness, because then it comes. So what if that nigga look good? You scared because they gonna look good with somebody else? That's all it comes from.
Or
they can't fuck. They
that's a fact.
Good.
Or the place that I'm coming from right now, and this is the realest shit for me. And like I said, when we talk about growth and growing, I'm one of those people that I used to be. I needed to be with somebody.
Right.
I'm the person that I need somebody.
Like,
if I'm not by myself, even if it's not a girlfriend, I will have somebody in my house just because I don't like to be by myself.
Yeah, I went through that.
I had to grow out of that.
Yeah,
because that's the
work.
But
again, life. That comes from self-love. That's understanding that. Yes, and it comes from growth. Really completely comes from, like I said, because
growth.
I'm 20-something years old, but like
you have to be.
You have to. Yeah, there's a point in time where you just gotta.
That's the hardest part. Like, I was in a situation where I'm like, damn, we look good together. Everybody loves us together. Nobody know the real. Nobody know the real deal.
Faking yourself.
I'm only faking it. I'm in a situation where I'm really not happy, but I'm like, all right, well, we just look good. Boom. Yeah. We already have, like you said, I'm already comfortable.
Right.
We have a routine. Why fuck it up? Mind you, like you said, I'm wasting time. Yeah. Time I could have been better in myself.
And it sounds so bad, but it's social media that really hurts. A lot of that was going on, because like even now we're at a time where a lot of people are now into that YouTube couple shit. Yeah, everybody loves that shit. I remember what Damo and Chrissy, right?
I'm saying this
everybody
now.
Loved that.
I never got into Damo. I
never got into them. Never did. But Lord, when they broke up,
my life was too fucked up. Bro, looking at somebody else on
YouTube. When they broke up, it was like the world ended. Yeah. It was everybody was sad. She one branched off and did their own show. Another branched off, then turned bisexual and all that other shit. Like, it gets crazy, but everybody wants that now. Because my thing is that even if I watch YouTube couples like Tay and Lou, I had started like getting into them, and it's like, it's cool. Like everything is all cute, but everything's all cute in camera.
Yeah.
I be wanting to see the real. Like,
that's
right? Like, what I want to see is the nitty gritty.
real-
Of course,
the
they're not
real
gonna
be the
show
worst.
that, right?
Pushed you out because she put your shit on the wrong side.
You,
of the plate.
You don't know
like,
what niggas is going through.
that's
Niggas
it.
is getting
That's
stabbed.
what I'm
all
saying.
types of shit
I
in
be
their
really
house.
wanting to see the real in those type of relationships
Yeah, yeah.
because
Because
that's a
You
lot.
know it has to happen.
Right,
It
but
goes on.
and then on top of it, that's an image that everyone in the world is looking
fake.
at. I know y'all getting crazy comments. I know y'all getting fucking. I know people are fucking bashing y'all. I know people are trying to get at this girl, trying to get at that girl. Like
telling you
that
to
has
leave your
take-
nigga for me.
Son, that has to take and I know that has to take a toll on a relationship.
But it's
that
just for
has
the
to.
image of society.
But then it's
Everybody
stuff like
wants to
that
be
too
seen.
that keeps a couple together at the same time. It's
And
like,
that's-
yo, we
that's
done
what I said,
started
the
this. What we gonna do if
and
this
that's
shit
what
really
it
not
was for me.
popping?
It was like, oh, we love y'all. Oh, y'all look
Right.
good together. Oh, da, da, da. I'm like, all right, boom, 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 boom.
Like, what
but
you
like I
gonna
said,
do?
after a while, and I said this last episode, my sanity, I lost it, and I told her
Yep.
completely broken, and it's not only her fault, it's my fault too, because like I said, I knew
Right.
that it was doomed.
Right.
But my stupid ass, and mind you, I'm staying for comfort in my goddamn house.
Right, right,
All I had to do was tell sis to leave.
right.
Yeah.
But that's how much I felt like I needed to be with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, I've been through a whole bunch of different relationships.
Yeah.
And what I just said, niggas get they they get you, they doing one thing. As soon as they sink they claws in you,
Right.
they trying to change you. And that just happened to be what happened
That's
for
true.
me.
And people, women, they like to manipulate. You know how we get down.
Let's
We could
talk about-
We could talk our shit.
Nigga said, let's talk about the breakup aspect of it. Once you get to your situation and you like, damn, all right, this is not for me no more. I need to let this shit go. From there, how does your situations usually turn out? Because for me, I'm one of those people. I feel like if we break up and it's amicable, we
Right.
should still be able to be kind of cordial. We don't have to speak to each other because the wounds are still deep.
Ooh, that's
So it
tough.
it might take some time. But if me and you break up and we like, all right, we're gonna break up, that should be that. I've dealt with me and somebody agreeing to break up. Bitches come back trying to break everything in my crib.
Yeah, nah.
Trying to take everything.
Yeah,
I'm
see.
taking this. I'm taking the door. I brought you these sneakers. I'm bleaching them.
Yeah, nah.
But you top tier low bottom.
Right, right.
Like, why do you wait till we
Tier
break
low
up?
bottom.
Why do you wait to
Yo.
break up to do this? This is why I broke up with you. I knew you was capable of this.
Nah,
That means that
see.
everything that you did wasn't genuine from jump.
And
Right.
that's
Because
another
if you
thing
got to
I
get rid of
say.
my shit, there's a
And
problem.
That's what I always
'Cause
say.
why is it
I don't
deep?
buy stuff for people, and I don't do stuff for people
Yeah, nah.
expecting them to do stuff back. for
Yeah,
me.
nah, I'm not.
Let
I
me,
can't.
let me tell you something. This is real shit.
Especially if you my girl.
Right,
The fuck?
right.
Y'all can't see my tattoo too well. We adjusted the camera, but y'all can't see my tattoo too well. This I'm gonna read it for y'all, cause I'm really on my shit. It's a quote from Maya Angelou. It says, "You cannot go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You have to be able to throw something back." Now, if you're smart,
Big
you understand
facts.
what that means.
Big facts.
If that went over your head, listen to it again.
No.
Big facts. And that's so true. And that's
How I
is
look at
very
life.
true.
That's why I have it tatted on me.
Yeah.
Period.
That is very true.
Gotta
That is
throw
very
it.
true. But I mean,
One
a
day you gonna
breakup.
be tired.
I think a breakup in any situation, whether you lesbian, whether you're straight, whatever the case may be, a breakup in any situation, especially if you feel like you've put in time, which a lot of people like to hold on to, especially when you feel like you put in effort, you feel like you've sacrificed certain things. Because all right, being a lesbian, especially if you are just coming out. Your parents are like, I know a lot of people who've sacrificed their families, who've just for their girl. Like, damn, I done sacrificed moving out
Yeah.
for you just to be
My
with
family.
you.
Yeah,
Right,
my
there's a-
family don't even like you. You
There's
be
a- right.
out here wild.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm talking about with the toxin. When it comes to stuff like that, like damn, you be out with my family, you be wild.
Yeah.
I can't. This is.
Yeah.
It's deal breakers in every relationship.
Yeah.
It's
Of
some
course,
stuff
of course.
you just won't tolerate.
Right.
Sometimes we do let people push our buttons and get us to that point that they don't even gotta touch it. They can just come close
Yeah.
enough and I'm gonna pop.
Yeah.
But like you said, you gotta be cool with yourself and comfortable
Absolutely.
within yourself and not let that happen, bro.
And I think so too. It all boils down to acceptance. Like, especially if you've been with somebody for so long, say 4 or 5 years, you have to accept the fact that this person is not gonna be the same person that you were with for 4 years.
But you're not
They-
gonna
they
be
might-
the same person
Exactly.
you were
But
And
you
that
shouldn't
breakup
be.
might be necessary.
Yeah.
Hold on, and that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be. If you the same
Right.
person
Right.
you was
Absolutely.
4 years
Absolutely.
ago, then
Absolutely.
you don't need to be with this person because
If
it
you
wasn't
grew
no
up-
type of
Absolutely.
growth.
apart,
And
Right.
that happens.
in the
Right.
midst
And that's
of
okay for it to
finding
happen.
your
It is,
Growing apart is
but
fine.
it's not okay if your significant other or you cannot handle that acceptance. If you cannot understand and handle the fact that your partner is going to go through 5 different changes by the time
And
next
that's a
year
part of their
ends,
life path.
right? Exactly, in their journey, or something's going to happen. If you cannot accept something like that, and you're not keen to change, then you're not going to accept the fact that your partner is going to either is going to move.
Yeah,
like
period.
And that's
like nobody
another
wants to
form
stay
of
stagnant at the
toxic.
end of the day.
Never, never
I mean,
stagnant.
there's a mutual love and understanding and respect that you guys should always keep mutually between each other. But if you can't handle the fact that your significant other is just not going to be that significant other that you had when you met them when they was in high school or college, dead broke, probably
If
like
you was really-
probably
if you was
first coming
down,
out.
yeah.
At the end of the day, you're not gonna accept them when they up and out and they stepping into a new job, they done graduated,
Or
they
just,
making
like you
more
said,
money,
or just stepping
You
into
gon-
yourself. Period.
Right, you gonna change.
'Cause
Yo,
that's
you
the part-
change
that's the
all the
main thing with
time.
Being toxic in relationships, it's either like it's somebody holding something over you for money, like she always do this, she do that,
Right.
or
What about holding you back in general?
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because like
I've had that.
you're not ready to reach your next level
Right.
because
So-
you're consistently trying to hold on to things. That me reaching my next level, you're holding me back from that.
Or
And you're mad.
or if you taking care of somebody, that's also
What
a nice
about
holdback too.
what about the situations when one partner is doing better than the other, and the other partner instead of just like, all right, boom, it happens sometimes. They become jealous and
Oh, that should
envious.
never be. That should
happens
never
a
be.
lot.
It does, but
It
that should.
happens
If
a
you're in a
lot.
Toxic
relationship,
shit is just you. If
Yeah.
you're not comfortable with it,
Absolutely.
yourself,
Yeah, and that's
You're
what I say.
gonna
It all
project
comes
all
with
of that shit on
insecurities.
them.
Like,
Absolutely.
you know how many people tell me that they like,
Yeah, nah.
yo, this nigga, I got a promotion now. She acting
And it's-
crazy.
yeah, and it's people- it happens.
Oh,
It
she
happens.
mad because I'm into this. I
Right.
started doing this, and
Right.
now it's listen, shit becomes toxic in a blink of an eye.
OD.
It could be something
does
that is
fast.
never was an issue before, and then one day everything could
Just
change,
one.
and it'll change the whole path of your relationship.
Yep, OD. And I respect their relationship so much. Will and Jada, right? And they're like an idolized couple. I respect them so much because they touch on the topic all the time about their own separate happiness, how they both have
Yeah,
to
that
do
red
their
table
own
talk.
thing.
Yeah, I'm
her
listening
shit
to
is
that.
real. But they touch on that stuff like that all the time because you have to understand, like, even though you're a unit, you are still two individual people who are
Have your
going
own
through
lives.
life. Right, you
Just
going
like
through
with
life.
Jada, I'm supposed to be happy.
Exactly.
By myself. You're supposed to be happy
By yourself.
But
So-
what they say, if you not happy with yourself, you can't make nobody else happy anyway.
Big facts. Big facts.
So that's the biggest thing.
Yep.
If you
And if
can't
you
even
don't
be happy with
understand it,
yourself,
that's what
you really gonna be toxic for somebody
Yeah.
because it's always
Absolutely.
gonna be something.
Absolutely.
It's
Yep.
always gonna be something.
Yeah.
Regular shit.
Yeah.
Cause that's and I'm
You'll
telling you,
never win
it's
because you're the
it's so
constant
bad because it
battle with
happens all the
yourself.
time. It happens all the time, and we see it all the time.
I think my worst toxic situation was she was physically abusive. I didn't put my
That's
hands on.
that's
on
big in the
some-
community too.
Not even some. 2. That's just real quick. You had me fucked up.
Yeah.
But I'm not physical like that. I don't like none of that.
Yeah, I
shit.
don't play that.
This was real live.
That's an OD
Yeah.
turn off.
And
That is a
like-
turn off.
What was
for
your
me
most
completely.
toxic
Physical.
relationship? Hers was
shit.
abuse.
Yeah.
Yours was.
I was literally. I felt like I was. At one point, I was young too, and she was older than me, and I felt like I was just being taken advantage of.
That's
after
my
a
whole
while, yeah.
situation.
I think I was just being taken
My whole
advantage of,
situation.
and it kind of made me. It was making me, and we were together for almost 4 years, and it was just making. Yeah, it was just
wow.
making me
It's
like
deep.
resent
Yeah.
her, and at a certain point, I end up like fuck. I end up going. I end up like dipping out on her. Like we end up.
Energy though.
Yeah, we ended up moving to a different state together and everything. And I ended up bouncing. It was over. You couldn't tell me nothing. Like once I'm the type of person, once I'm done, I'm done. It's over. It's over. You can't get me back.
The other toxic, I moved her from Virginia
Yo.
to Florida.
Yeah, it gets
She
real.
didn't have no job.
I'm
no
not
car,
gonna
no
lie to
nothing.
I was
And
very
she
similar.
cheated on me with the girl she claimed was
no.
her best friend
Oh
for
no.
7 years.
Oh no.
That's what it be too.
on
Niggas be.
MySpace.
That's
Nah.
another topic.
Woo.
That's a whole nother
MySpace.
Who
topic.
picked her up when I kicked her out?
Oh, her.
Hello, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's
Nah.
crazy. That shit
I'm
is
like, you can
crazy.
keep her now. Keep her.
Please do.
Picked her up
Keep
at
her.
3. She was
Keep
there
her.
waiting. Listen,
I'd have been like,
so
keep her.
before we end up out of here, I gotta know because I said it's some people have deal breakers.
Yeah.
Give me 2 deal breakers for you.
Ooh. One deal breaker is fighting. If we physically have to get into it, it's over.
You're gonna end the relationship.
It's over.
Give me
We're
one
ending
more.
it. Oh damn. What's one more? If you have no motivation, if you are fucking lazy, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too old for that shit. I can't do it. If you're lazy, you got nothing.
She already said the fighting. Honestly, for me, because I dealt with that before, I can't do no more kids. They're not. I
did the kid thing. I didn't have a bad experience
I
at all.
could do the
with the
kids
kid thing.
if we do that together. But as far as you already having one, like, you know, it's that feeling, I don't have any jurisdiction. This little bit is bad as hell.
I can't beat his ass the way I want. I can't beat his ass probably at all.
I love him. And then also, it's just not knowing who you are, where you are, not letting go of ties, exes and shit. I cannot.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
I can't say no because I've dealt with that. So I can't.
And I have more recent than not, but it's just you got to know when it's time to let go. I'm very cordial with some friends, some exes. We can be cool, but when they get in between you and what you're trying to do now and who you want to be with,
that's too much.
You have to make the decision if you want to
let
them go. And if they're your
That's
friend,
a fact.
and if they care about you, then they're going to
respect your shit regardless of the fact.
You know,
right.
Happy, and if they don't, that's not your friend, and they really want to be with you. And bitch, you got me fucked up.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say they are not your friend.
Right.
That they are not your friend.
Running that's a problem.
I can't, because that's that whole time of you saying like being in a relationship like you got to take that time in between for yourself.
Big facts.
And that's something I never do. So my two. Well, I had told y'all before cooking, but that's just on some regular shit. But on some real life, like this relationship is over, I cannot deal with the insecure stuff.
Oh, that was a good one
when
too.
I say insecure,
I like that.
I mean
Damn,
one of those people that, like, it's really,
I done
really
went
not
through
good
that.
with themselves. So anytime you leave the house, they're like, who you with? What you doing?
Yeah.
Who you with? Where you at?
Right.
I want to know.
And that
I
shit
can't
make you
deal
want to
with
fucking
that.
do something.
Insecurity
Shit.
And then make sure it's whatever they're insecure about, you didn't make them insecure about.
Right.
That's one
then
thing.
That's on you.
And then the next thing, I feel like this should be everybody's shit, but honesty, lying. I don't like liars. I'm one of those people. I'm not really judgmental, really. Like if I don't agree with something, I'm gonna let y'all know.
Right.
Period. Like that Dykes fucking niggas. I don't agree with that, so I'm letting y'all know.
I don't think
stud for stud, that's
really
fine. I don't care. That's not my cup of tea, but it's okay.
Right.
It's certain shit that I don't like, and I'm one of those people that, even if I don't like it or whatever, or I may not agree with you, or you do something and you know I'm not gonna, regardless, if it's something that you know I'm not gonna agree with, I still would like to know.
Right.
I like to be filled in on stuff. I'm one of those people.
Absolutely.
And I tell my girlfriend this. I tell my girlfriend everything, so nobody can't tell her nothing about me.
And I'd rather you lie to me. And
Respect.
And I'd rather you tell me the truth.
Respect.
And it hurt me. And you allow me to make the decision
That-
if I want to move forward.
Right.
That
Keep
lying shit,
Right.
I can't deal with. I respect somebody so much
Big facts.
if they're honest, and that's why I keep saying your honesty is key. Everybody like, oh, what about if somebody is like this and they scared somebody gonna judge them, bro? If you my friend and you tell me something, I'm accepting you, period. I don't care if I don't agree with you or whatever the case may be. Whatever the situation is, I may not agree with it. But if somebody is honest with me, that's all you can. You have no choice but to respect it.
Right.
Because you, like you say, like I've been saying, you either gonna fuck with them or you not.
Right.
Period.
That's what it's gonna boil down to.
So mine is the honesty and lying and insecurities.
Yeah.
I mean, if you gotta lie about something, honestly, you shouldn't have been doing
Then
it.
in the first place.
Like, if you gotta lie about something, you should.
So
Honestly, that means you shouldn't
He
have
said
been
we
doing
fake
Don't-
jumped in a
everything
little
is a
bit,
choice.
jumped in a little bit of that. But nigga said I do want to let y'all know, because you know it's a lot of topics. There's a lot of stuff that we could talk on.
Yeah,
And I'm letting all of viewers know that this is not a show that we trying to do 15 episodes and y'all gonna have to wait next year like Power. We're not trying to do none of that. I am trying to be consistent. I am trying to give y'all episodes every week. So I would like if y'all would bear with me. I know it's a lot of stuff y'all want me to talk about, and we will get there.
Right. It's a lot of shit.
If I talk about it all in one episode, bro, I'm not gonna have a podcast, bro. So I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me. Like I said, if y'all have any suggestions, if something hits nerves for y'all, hit me up. Hit my Instagram. Before we get out of here, please tell the people your Instagrams one more time.
Ladies first. Here we go.
Instagram _Zenitria _.
How do you even spell that?
ZAN.
It's gonna be under the video.
Oh, okay. Cool,
It's gonna be
cool.
on the video and under the video.
Okay.
What's yours?
My Instagram is picture perfect P _365. You already know PTG 365.
I am gonna say this before we leave. The Safari Doc Johnson's is coming out. Please, everybody, don't go get that.
I'm dead.
It's like everybody gonna be fucking the same nigga.
Let me let y'all know right now.
It's not $28. That shit gonna be like $90 something. But listen, because if you buy a good one now, it's about $70. So now that it's a celebrity endorsement, Doc Johnson going off, he gonna charge $120. Listen, the Safaris is coming out. It's 12 inches.
Please,
like I've been telling y'all from the
That nigga's
beginning.
12
Listen,
inches?
it's 12 inches. Don't get that just because it's 12 inches.
Right. Better be doing something.
Y'all better start off
First of all,
slow.
you better have a bitch that's willing to take 12 inches. That's first and foremost. How about y'all discuss that with y'all? Discuss that with your lady first.
Discuss that with
Those
your
are her
I
insides,
just wanted to
bro.
get fair warning. I seen the post. They coming out. They said right in time for stocking stuffers. So you know what that means. Yeah. It's not unfortunate.
No, it's just okay.
Well, listen. That's it. I just had to mention that because I just seen it on the
Yo, that
Instagram
is
and I was like,
funny.
wow, he really did it. I thought, it was, but I would too for 7 figures. So cut me a check to make a mold of my dick.
Listen.
Y'all can make a mold of my fingers. Cut me a check. Give me the money. Nigga said, listen, I'm gonna have y'all come back sometime in the future.
Yes,
it might not be
definitely.
together.
That's cool.
But
we in there. We here.
Thank y'all for stopping by.
Thank you,
sis.
bro.
Y'all already know we off
Appreciate
this.
it.
And we'll catch y'all next week, next episode.
Yes, go support your peoples too. Support your peoples.
Support your people.
Yes.
We
Period.
the best things walking out there.
Period.
You feel me?
Now we off this. I'm off this. I already got up.
Holla.
We done.
I can't get no chicken here. I said F class.